All women are born with a human head and a snake's body. To keep our human form, every 20 years we have to go back to the village to shed our skin. When we shed, we offer the snake goddess a very special meal. Basically, the heart of a truly wicked person. So from the time I came of age, I've been playing men, hunting for the right prey. Over the years, I've dated 66 guys. There was a two-faced professor, a chief physician running an illegal medical device scheme, and ruthless cutthroat businessmen, you name it. But without fail, none of them quite hit that pure evil threshold. That is until I met Chenzo. We matched on a dating app. He was an 18-year-old puppy, literally called me sis nonstop. He dragged me into video games when he was bored. I didn't take him seriously, just something to kill time. I mean, what kind of pure evil could an 18-year-old even pull off? Then one day he sent a selfie. One look and I knew instantly he was the one I'd been searching for. I asked him out myself. Before heading out, I got all dolled up, slipped into a sexy black lace slip dress. That look had already gotten plenty of men completely wrapped around my finger. Too bad none of them ever made it back to the village with me. Chenzo and I met up at a movie theater. They were showing some rural horror flick. We sat in the back row. Up front, some girl was clinging to her boyfriend in fear. I slipped my hand onto Chenzi's thigh and started rubbing it. He caught on and turned to look at me. Sis! Shh, eyes on the movie. He let out a soft hum, his eyes all hazy and clouded over. That sis was both a plea and a tease. I jumped at the chance. Wanna be my boyfriend? After the movie, we headed to a hotel. One thing led to another. Afterward, he held me close and played with my hair. Sis, do you actually like me? I looked at that villain's mole between his brows and gave him my most seductive smile. Oh, I like you so much, I could just kill you. After spending a week with him, I started thinking I had the wrong guy. Chenzo was only 18, a sophomore on the college sports team. Bright-eyed and good-looking. No bad habits whatsoever, and genuinely sweet. Always feeding stray cats, always helping old folks cross the street. If there was one flaw, it was that he was just too young. Way too intense. Like a wolf pup that couldn't make up its mind. Honestly, breaking up was gonna be hard. But I was turning 20 soon. Time was running out. I couldn't waste any more of it on him. That night, I was unusually aggressive. Went at it again and again. Afterward, the moment he ran to shower, I threw my clothes on and made for the door. I just grabbed the handle when two arms wrapped around me from behind. Sis, where do you think you're going? No choice. I turned around and told him straight. Let's break up, you're too clingy, I'm not into that. He froze, then grabbed me in a tight hug. Before he could even say a word, the tears were already coming. Sis, please don't leave me, whatever you don't like, I'll change it. He looked up at me, eyes blurred with tears. But I was cold as stone, didn't feel a thing. I shoved him off and pulled out a few $1,000 from my bag, pushing it into his hands. You're too good of a boy for me. Take this as compensation. Chenza bit his lip, looking all pitiful. Do we really have to break up? Sis, just stay one more night, okay? Leave tomorrow. Once it's light out, I promise I won't chase after you. That hit a soft spot. I ended up saying yes. The next morning, I woke up in the back of a van, hands and feet tied, tape over my mouth. I let out a muffled groan. That woke Chenzi, sitting right next to me. The night before, he'd handed me a glass of milk. I drank it without a second thought, and then blacked out completely. My face said terrified, my heart said thrilled. I knew I hadn't read him wrong. A guy with a villain's mole. What kind of saint was he ever gonna be? Chenzo glanced at me and warned, stay still or you'll regret it. I shook my head and curled up quietly in the corner. Maybe seeing how compliant I was, he ripped the tape off my mouth. Aren't you gonna ask where I'm taking you? I closed my eyes and leaned against the window. Would you let me go if I asked? He yanked me over, pulled me close, and put that sweet, innocent look back on his face. Sis, I was gonna keep the fun going a little longer, but you had to ruin it. Fine, you don't wanna be my girlfriend? Then go be a village idiot's bride. The driver twisted around. Bro, you're actually selling her to Uncle Lou's simpleton? She's way too pretty for that. Isn't it a waste to marry her off to some idiot? Give her to the idiot or give her to you. Chenzi smirked. Sure, match what Uncle Lou's paying and she's all yours. Otherwise, shut your mouth and drive. The driver scratched his nose and turned back around. Never mind, Uncle Lou's loaded, I can't compete. So they were selling me to a village idiot. Human trafficking, that's gotta count as pure evil, right? Now I just had to wait for him to seal the deal. Once the crime was locked in, I could take him back to the village. Just thinking about it, I couldn't wipe the smile off my face. To keep him from getting suspicious, I kept my head down the whole ride. The van got off the highway and wound deep into the mountains. Huge trees lined both sides of the dirt road. The van rattled and jolted with every bump, kicking up thick clouds of dust. About 5 or 6 hours later, we reached the village entrance. When they spotted the vehicle, a few guys carrying clubs came out. Chenze rolled down the window and stuck his head out. We're good. The guy in the lead had a pipe. Took a long, slow drag. It's AZ. What brings you back all of a sudden? Bring something good? A crowd swarmed around the van, peering inside. Their eyes crawled all over my face. I played scared and kept my head down. Chenza hopped out, made small talk with the crew, then got back in. He took me straight to his family's place. His mom grabbed my hands and looked me up and down, absolutely beaming. That's my boy. Our Chenze really came through. Your brother's finally getting a wife. Come on, sweetheart. Get inside and warm up. Once we were inside the village, the ropes came off. They weren't worried about me running. Out here, there was nowhere to go. A woman chained near a doghouse caught my eye instantly. She had an iron chain around her neck, thick as an arm. Filthy from head to toe, hair like dead weeds, pants barely hanging off her body. Every inch of exposed skin was covered in bruises and scars. She noticed me staring, but didn't make a sound. just stared blankly toward the village entrance. Chen's mom shot me a look. Don't be scared. You're here to marry the village chief's son. Behave yourself, don't try anything stupid, and we won't treat you like that. By evening, his mom hauled a big basin into the room and filled it with steaming hot water. Water's just right, sweetheart. Go ahead and wash up. I did as I was told, just barely got my clothes back on. When a group of men came barging through the door, eyes locked straight onto the skin showing below my collar.